Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today you're probably wondering what I've been up to lately. And lately, I've been 3D printing these little organizers non-stop. Not this one in particular, but all sorts of different organizers. We've been completely redoing the shop with all 3D prints, and I'm going to share with you all the way around the shop today, not just these behind me. But speaking of these behind me, this is for all my DeWalt products that I have here. And you're probably wondering why DeWalt when I wear a Milwaukee hat all the time. I got this for my birthday a long time ago, and I just like the looks of it. But with that said, this is a little bit more affordable in my price range. Maybe one day we'll upgrade to Milwaukee, but for now, we have the DeWalt products here. I'm gonna share with you a link to all of the free downloads for these prints as well if you have a 3D printer. If you don't have a 3D printer, I highly recommend Bamboo Labs. They do have great printers. I actually have the P1S and the A1 from Bamboo Labs. So you can check them out. I won't have any affiliate links with them at all. It's just something that I think is a good product and I wanted to share with you guys. Normally we do laser engraving videos with like the We Create Vision Pro here or something like that. But every once in a while we like to branch out into different products. Like 3D printing or just like power tools and those types of things that kind of connect with laser engraving. So if you don't own a 3D printer, this goes hand in hand with laser engraving, and I really recommend a 3D printer. It'll change your life for sure. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into all the upgrades in the shop. As you can see, this is just kind of like a hook design here that you can hook on any kind of product you want. And that's what we're using for that vacuum cleaner over there. And there's kind of a more flat style hook design for those leaf blowers over there as well. With that said, we have more unique designs for some of this other stuff like the sander or the circular saw or jigsaw. These are kind of on like its own like set on a shelf kind of system. It's kind of like a shelf system. So that's super cool. The vacuum cleaner as well, I went ahead and made like hose attachments here. So you can attach the different attachments that goes onto the hose of the vacuum cleaner right on the wall as well. Super cool. A lot of these are DeWalt, and then there are a few off-brand products that I may do videos on because I'm actually highly impressed with these, but they actually work with DeWalt's batteries. So that's why I chose some of these off-brand products like our nail gun here, or that power inverter, or even the paint sprayer all the way in the top right corner, if you can see that. Those actually work really well, and I may do a video on it if you guys are interested in it. But the main thing that you're gonna be using is the battery clips here. So basically you have these little clips that mount onto the wall, and then you can pop your battery right into those clips when you're done with them. Super cool, super handy. Same thing with the power tools here. All of these are just slide on clips, just like the battery. They are a little snug, so you might have to shake it back and forth to get it off. And then you kind of line it up and then push it down to put it back on, just like that. Super handy. So that's pretty much a quick look at all of this wall here. The other thing really quick to notate is if you see all the paint cans off to the right as well, all of those are held in by a simple clip system that looks like a Y, and then you just clip them into the wall. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump over to the other side of the shop where we have our 40-watt laser and the auto pass-through slot. All right, guys, so now we got to talk about this area of the shop. You probably see me do a couple videos on this area with the 40-watt laser and the pass-through slot. So we always use the pass-through slot on this area, and in order to use it before, we had an Xbox over here that was always up in the way, and it was a pain because you had to take it apart, move it out of the way, and then move this down and then use it. Now all we got to do is move this box and this box out of the way, slide it down, and we can use it now. These are light and have no cords attached. With that said, the Xbox itself, we went ahead and mounted underneath the desk. So now we never have to move it. It'll just always be on the desk. This is a rising desk, so we can rise up and down with the desk anytime, and we can move anything around that we want. Super easy. So 3D printer can definitely improve your lifestyle, whether it's laser engraving or just regular household items like this little tray here that we printed. So we printed this little tray. You could use this for literally anything, and that's why I printed it, is because I don't even know what I'm going to use it for. But right now it works well for this little 3D printed like squid or octopus looking controller holder and all of our remote controls. So that's what I use it for right now, but I may use that for other parts and pieces here in the future and just free up this space even more. With that said, we got all of these DVDs recently on a garage sale for $5 for the entire set of DVDs. And I told my wife, I'm like, where am I going to even put these things at? Let alone when will I ever use a DVD? It's been so long since I've actually used a DVD. But they are kind of cool to look at for art style and the fact that some of them are really good. Some of them I've never watched. But with that said, what I did is I just created this 3D printed floating shelf here. And when I say I created it, I just printed it. The creator created this, and I'll put links down in the description for all of these prints. All of these were free prints. I had to do nothing but click print. So if you end up getting the Bamboo Labs printer, it's super easy. They make it easy. They have hundreds upon thousands of designs for free already made. Speaking of which, these just came off the printer here, and these are actually 4 different sets of stands here, but they connect together to make 2 sets. So there's actually 2 pieces on both sides of this that connect together with like just a little clip on the inside. You probably can't see that, but it's an ingenious design to completely make this way stronger. And we're gonna be making a shelf out of this. You just mount it on the wall, put your shelf on top, and then you're good to go. But that's pretty much it for everything that's been 3D printed, other than some odds and ends like our PS2 holder up there and then an Apple TV mount behind the TV. And then we also made some shelves on the other side for our e-bike there for all of our charging and air pumps for it. But other than that, that's pretty much everything that I've upgraded in the shop so far. I've upgraded a few things in the house. If you guys enjoy these style videos or you enjoy our channel, go ahead and check out Fresh Start Customs on YouTube. Hit subscribe, hit like, and if you guys enjoy this, let me know and we'll make some more in the future.